about to piece together a GTR.
Dude, it's like Legos. Once you have
on a G37 frame.
dude,
But I feel like we're going to send it.
fucking sick, dude. Dude. That's fucking sick, man. Yo, I literally have...
Kid's smiling like a kid in a candy shop.
Dude, that's a very expensive candy shop.
Yeah, very expensive candy.
Dude, this is so fucking sick, dude.
Well, this is going to be fun.
All right, cool. So welcome back. This is like a long overdue update. I know I haven't posted in maybe a month or 2 months. It's been a long time, but let me show y'all what I changed. So ever since I got the car, the last thing y'all saw was kind of the fenders. One bit. Yeah, the last thing y'all saw were like the fenders and the hood and this. Basically, ever since then, what I updated, I created this little bracket down here, and this is just runs across for the hood latch portion to bolt onto, and then I can now use the dual latches the same way they would work as OEM, whatever. But anyways, moving on. What's super cool is I haven't mounted the fenders yet or nothing, and the only reason I haven't mounted the fenders or the doors was because I was waiting until I got quarter panels. I never had quarter panels, and as you can see, the doors aren't even mounted. They're just in place with a jack, so please don't judge it. But this mirror is a little messed up on this side. The other side's good, but it's messed up. I have to fix it. I'm not worried about it. But as far as this, I'm going to get the door in place. Basically what I'll be doing in the upcoming video, I'll be actually hard mounting the fender, getting it in place, and I'll mount the headlights and the front bumper. And the only thing next will be then mounting. I'm not really going to hard mount the door. What I'm going to do then is kind of wait until I cut off this quarter panel. So basically what I'm going to be doing is removing my quarter panel, my roof portion, everything off the rear is just coming off. It's completely just getting cut up and cutting off. And the reason I'm doing that is because I now have a GTR rear clip. Awesome. So I will be retaining the rear roof. And as you see, if you're looking on here, the door's not really in place, but when it's in place, this pivot of the window of the GTR, it's gonna pivot somewhere like around here, which I'm okay with. And what I'm gonna do is basically, when I first cut my roof across, I'm gonna cut it maybe just directly from here straight across and remove the whole rear end off of here. And the reason I'm doing that is because if you look off of this portion I have right here-ish, so boom, right here, I have a full R35 rear clip. This is a full rear clip. Now, if you kind of looked over there, this is where that window portion is gonna kind of hit at. And then I have the this little pivoting down portion. So this is where I'm gonna pivot down and attempt my best with some body work to mold this roof to the edge of my GTR roof, basically. And that's what I'm gonna do, basically. And we're just gonna merge that as best as we can right there. But I'm happy. All this bottom part right here, I'm not using any of this. So I'm basically, I'll do a little time lapse when I do it, but I'm cutting up everything kind of in here, all the way right there. All this is being cut out. The only portion I'm keeping is the outer portion, the roof, and the actual what do you call it, this trunk portion right here. This trunk portion is super important. Like, one, I'll be able to retain the GTR trunk, and I want that. And I'm really happy I got this rear clip, because now with this rear clip, it just has the portion for the tail lights, where I can pop the tail lights in here. These are just rubber covers, but I can pop the tail lights in here. And I have the bumper brackets, like, it's literally everything. So I can put this on and it'll be solid. So I'm really excited. I even got the cap and everything too. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. That's so cool. The body's pretty decent. I kind of, during transport, completely my fault, had some little problems there, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about that stuff on the side there, mainly because I'll fix it when I do body work and stuff. But other than that, it's pretty solid. I have the only parts I'm missing now for this build is literally just my trunk. Probably gonna have to get a trunk latch and the hinges, but trunk assembly, and then tail lights and the rear bumper with diffuser. And the very last portion will just be the rocker panel side skirts once I get it on the car. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty solid. Yo, check this out. the this kind of simulates the GTR spacing, and look how different it is with the roof line. So how that roof line curves down really aggressively. I didn't notice how aggressive it is, because if you look at the curve line on here, this is how aggressive it, how it curves down. It goes like curve. And then you look on the G37 and how on the GTR it curves straight down, like kind of slants down here. This one doesn't. It like flows like a rainbow all the way down. So there's a little more head space inside of here in the back seat. So when I come into the GTR rear clip down, look at this crap. Watch my head because it's razor sharp everywhere. But when I sit in here, it's gonna rock a little bit. Look at this. And then you gotta take into account there's no back seats at all either. So, but look at the slant, like that's crazy. I'm so excited. And it's so crazy. You can tell that the back seat space is smaller on the R35. Like, let me turn around to show you. The back seat space is a lot smaller in here, but the what I notice isn't small is the trunk. Look at the trunk on here, dude. Like, so look at this. Anyways, look at this. Look how big this trunk is. Wide. I feel like it's wider than my G37 trunk. Like, it feels wide. Like, the whole opening, it's deep. Like, you can fit like 3 bodies in here. It's easy. Maybe 2. But like, it's huge. Like, and look at that rear. Oh, it's gonna look so nice. But yeah, this was the part that I've been waiting on for so long. And I know a lot of y'all were like, oh crap, man, why hasn't he uploaded or whatever? And I haven't uploaded mainly because although I'm finding these parts for a good deal, GTR parts are very hard to come across while you're being patient. Like, these rear clips like range around like 3,000 easily, like rear clips. Some of the quarter panels like shipped are like easily like 1,800 like shipped for 1 quarter panel, and it's just a pain to get. So I got extremely lucky, and I'm extremely sorry the wind noises. I got extremely lucky, and I'm extremely blessed to have come across this rear clip, and I'm very excited to have this rear clip so I can put it onto my G37. And yeah, so updates are going to start coming real soon, but I'll be uploading a lot more. But I'm just so excited. The very first thing I'm going to do before I even start touching that is basically cutting up the backside and cutting off the roof of this thing, getting it prepped and ready for this beast. And oh buddy, look how wide it is also. So if you look from the side, it's just thick. It's a thick boy. But yeah, this thing is so cool. So I'm excited. It's gonna be litty titty, and I'm so excited. Yo, I'm so excited. I know I have a lot of work to do, but it's really not that much. Now we're kind of on the downslide now, and like, but yeah, it's coming along, guys. It's coming along really well. And the only thing, it's gonna be like hardcore. Like, the only way you would be able to tell this thing different from a authentic GTR when it's done is the front windshield. That's the only difference. The front windshield on here, I'm not changing to a GTR. I'm keeping the front windshield G37. The reason I'm doing that is, one, it's way too much work. I would basically need this whole portion, like these A-pillars, this whole portion from a GTR. And I would have to re-weld it into here with the new windshield. And that's not just this, really. When you replace that windshield, you have to cut like the frame or part of that frame right there. So it's just not worth it to me. So I'm literally just gonna, I'm gonna take my cut, which mine's gonna come down to like right here, and I'm just gonna merge it. And I'll figure something out as far as the A-pillars right here. As far as it coming down, I'm pretty sure I'll just have to get the piece and maybe modify my own holes if I need to, which I'm pretty sure I will have to on this, and get it down, and we'll be straight. It'll be it's gonna be solid. We're gonna make it work. And this is not gonna be perfect. It's just this is my build. Like, it's not gonna be perfect. This is my track car that I'm building, and I just want to make it awesome. My goal when I built this car was to have myself my own GTR for less than $10,000. So that's what we're doing, 10K GTR build. So I really appreciate y'all, like the ones that are watching on the channel. And please subscribe, please like. I mean, I don't have a lot of I don't have a lot of, I'm not rich. I mean, like, I'm able to source these parts together because I'm patient and I'm cheap. But, like, I make decent money and I work hard. But I'm not rich. I don't get paid like these super expensive YouTubers. So, like, I really appreciate it if y'all help me out with subscribers and stuff and help my channel grow, because it would be cool to make some money from YouTube, even if it's like $5. But I really appreciate it. But so far nothing's really gonna change on the build yet. We're coming like the next 2 weeks or so. A lot of stuff I probably won't show y'all because I'll be cutting up this thing, really getting it ready. So we're gonna cut this one up, get it ready, and it's gonna go on to this beautiful chassis right here. So, oh, I'm so excited, guys. Like, look how beautiful it is. Look at this. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. But hey, thanks for the OG subscribers that stayed and everything. And I'll just be building this very slowly, and I'll throw y'all in some updates. And I promise I will upload more. It's just for the longest with this build, you can't do a lot of things. Like, you just can't. Like, you can, but what I mean by that, it sounds dumb, but I didn't want to mount the fenders on and then have to take the fenders off. And I didn't want to mount the doors. And, like, the reason I really didn't want to mount the doors because I didn't know how my roof line was going to be. And for the longest, I didn't know, like, how when I tell you I've been, like, searching hard, I didn't know I was going to pick up this rear clip. I was originally waiting. I was going to pick up a full R35 shell that was located up north, and I was going to pick up that whole shell, and I was waiting for him to get it, and it was just a big mess with that. And I was like, even if I couldn't get his, the most I found was like another clip, and it was missing a right side, like, quarter panel. And then I found a right quarter panel in Dallas, but the right quarter panel in Dallas was like, it was already cut off, and it was just, he wanted like a lot of money for it, like overpriced, and like it was a pain finding parts for this thing. And I came across this one, thank God, and I was finally able to, you know, just find a full rear clip. So I jumped on it real fast, got it home, and this is what I needed. Everything I needed. Like, I would prefer that to be a little longer, but this is everything I needed to get this onto there. This is the rear part. Like, even so, like, with the just with the doors on, and the with the doors on here, you start to see stuff happen. It starts to look like it, and I'll upload that video right after this. But this is what I needed to this is plasti dip, by the way. It comes off like this. Yeah, but this is what I needed. This is what I needed to do stuff, to make stuff actually start to look like a GTR. Because even with my car just having those fenders on and the doors on and the quarter panels with that, it's going to look like an R35. So that's like the best portion. So I'm very excited, and thank y'all for like sticking with me. Y'all motivate me, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, things are going to start getting real cool real soon. And this will be the world's slowest GTR. And as far as I'm tracking, I will be the first person in the world to be doing a G37 to an R35 build. No one does it because everybody's got money, but whatever. I'm doing my best, you know? And I'm not gonna, even though it's gonna look identical to a GTR, I'm not gonna, I won't badge it. Let me know in the comments what name will be cool for this car. Like G37R, I don't know. I thought that was cool. Or even GTT, I thought that'll be cool. Or just badgeless. I'll just run it debadged. But yeah, but it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be it's gonna be sick. So hey, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time.